Podcast with Masingita Yayina. Podcast with Masingita. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to another episode right here on the hashtag The Business Creep with your homeboy Masingita Yayina. And this is the podcast with Masingita Yayina. And my friend, first of all, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. I see we are doing it, we are pushing it, and it's all because of your love. And we're currently on 370 plus subscribers, and that is because of you guys, the love that you share and the love that you spread to everyone out there around the world. And most importantly, let's not forget to subscribe and make sure then that the notification bell is also activated, so that then whenever we do these conversations with our guests, you can also be motivated and be inspired. And today, Buffett, without any waste of time, I've got one of the hustlers, movers and shakers in the food industry. I've got Mr. Kopano Isaac Ledwaba. Mr. Isaac Ledwaba, by profession, he's a chef.
Yes.
And then he's also a co-founder of More Flavour Eatery. So we're just going to have a conversation. Like I said to you, it's going to be a nice conversation where we talk about your hustle, the More Flavour Eatery. But first of all, we need to understand who's Kopano, who's Isaac Ledwaba, so that then people can understand it when they buy that mochi. When they buy that mochi, yes. So when they buy that mochi sandwich, what is it that has motivated you? But first of all, Hotman, who's Kopano? Who's Isaac Ledwaba? Just give us a brief Ubani, and then where are you from as well?
Okay, first of all, thanks for having me, Hotman.
Sure.
And shout out to what you do. It's
Thanks,
actually motivating us. So yeah. As you've said, Kopano Isaac Ledwaba. I'm from Mayor Orange Farm, Station 6A.
Okay.
Did my high school in Shata Secondary School.
Okay.
Then I went on to fill up my studies at Brooklyn College. I was doing HR there.
Oh, okay, nice.
I dropped out because I didn't love it.
Oh, okay.
So I stayed like for a year. So it's like Shalikasi. In that year I had to find what I really love. But at that time I was also active. I was playing soccer.
Okay.
Doing athletes. And I got an injury, and then I was like, what now?
Ish.
So with my dad, I had to because he's someone that always sees through me. So he's like, don't I go low pay again more? So why don't you try hospitality? I'm like, me?
Serious?
Because I've been that kid who always lived under people's opinion. So that's why I chose hospitality, because this is where someone can give you like a critic, like now. That's why I will never give you a sandwich. Like, I need a feedback.
Yeah, I know.
I need a feedback.
Yeah.
Because I had to call and hey, what was a teen? So with that being said, I had to choose what I think will help me to become the best version of myself.
Wow.
So I had to choose this industry. As much as it's hard, it's helping. At least I can see So it's everything that's been happening. I can eventually reach out to people, show who I am. I'm not just
Wow.
I'm not just a guy that used to play football, just mess around the guys. That's just me, man.
No, man, I'm interested. You see, this is going to be a nice conversation. I'm interested on that conversation between you and your dad.
Yeah.
And can you maybe clarify that, how did this conversation start? Because I was having a conversation with the previous guest where we spoke about, in most of the time, our parents, they don't play that huge of a role in terms of supporting us, in terms of our dreams. But you are saying that your father, instilled this, this hustle, or this you now doing hospitality as a career. But how did that conversation start between you and your dad to end up him, influencing you or motivating you to do what you're currently doing now?
Okay, I'm pretty sure with time.
Yeah, I am.
And you can actually see when your daughter or son go through maybe emotional roller coaster, like everything.
Yeah.
So imagine not doing anything, not working, not doing anything, just sticking by the room, not doing anything. Feeling sorry for myself. So my dad was like, my mom is the reason why I'm cooking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because she used to like leave me behind. Maybe she'll do mission prep.
Okay.
Mission place, just preparing water for my fundis. Maybe there's a function there. So I will cook now and then eventually get used to it. So my dad thought of it. I was like,
wow.
Fit go one with us, so try and do it. I'm like, hey, but dad, are you sure? Because everything that I did, even at school, I was representing a shot.
Oh, okay.
And athletics.
Okay.
Football. Even when I finished my matric, all I ever wanted to do was to spend time under the sport industry.
Oh, sports management.
Sport management. So that didn't happen. So I had to choose. If I don't go to varsity, then there's college. So that's when my dad like took me to CJC. One car and then I got there.
CJC, that's Central Johannesburg College.
Central Johannesburg College.
Oh, nice.
I got there, did registration. Registration. So, as you say, how did my dad like talk to me? My dad is also a salesperson.
Oh, nice.
Who is an assessor too.
Oh, nice.
So I got the love of talking to people
from it.
Because I could hear that even as a when he talks. Even I'm not saying I'm good at doing the preaching.
Yeah.
We
don't know. Maybe you can preach for us during this engagement. We don't know.
Maybe sing, but
sing. Wow. Okay.
I will preach because I believe there are many ways to like communicate to God.
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
Either you preach or you sing. I mean, I feel this connection whenever I'm like singing. Yeah.
Nice.
So the conversation with my dad was like, hey, man, you need to do something that will like because you're gonna obsess to the about man. More than anything. The money can come. The friends, whatever can come, but I need to do something that will help me to know who I am, because unemployment comes with depression.
Exactly.
That we know. Not even to do something that you love. It comes with depression. So I was depressed for like probably those 4 years straight. Before I eventually decided to like actually do this. Because even at school, at CJC, hey man, I'm telling you, before exams, my lecturers would come to me just to check if I'm ready.
Is it?
Yeah, that's how low I was. So even when I was cooking during practicals,
yeah,
I will know I'm the only one who's come to 6. Because if you get a 6,
yeah,
you're not doing well.
Oh, 7 upwards, yeah. It was out of 10.
Yeah, it was out of 10.
Okay.
But I look at that now, it was because of low self-esteem. Even to like minding what people say about me. So I had to like know what to, I need to like man up.
Yeah.
And do this for myself. That's why I always emphasize on like getting fit, because you're gonna pass through me. You question is better.
Yeah.
The outlay, you're better, and then you're gonna crash down. So, but now it's different. I no longer like really care that much, because I know this sandwich one day it won't just help me. The purpose of this sandwich, I want to own an organization one day. I name it Save a Child Sandwich. Because my mom never took me to a restaurant. She will like prepare everything for us. That's why I still have learned. I'm not used to go to restaurant, but don't get a chef. I want to go there just to support. But for like having learned to just go to a restaurant, I never had it from a child.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, if I'm gonna make this organization work, I'm gonna go through primary schools, high schools, even tertiary, because tertiary, I'm telling you, you can spend like 2 months. And
yeah,
not because you don't have something to do.
Exactly, yeah.
So
the means don't allow you actually to even have that piece of bread. Yeah.
Then tertiary, even if you were doing hospitality, only time we cook nice food during practical. Then rest of the days we only yam low like 15 bucks. So this was it. Even when you come back to your class, when you try to do such businesses and you look at the pricing that you put, like 50 rand, was it 10? But you try.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe with the orange farm in a talented buy.
Too much.
The talented buy, and the sooner people realize that, the better.
The better, yeah.
Because I was watching the interview he did with Khotman Wazani.
Yes.
Like what he's doing now is having to like collaborate with Manyama restaurant, a cookout. I mean, isn't what I was scared to do. So even now, I just told myself, you know what, man, I must face my fears. Because the past 2 years, I wasn't like doing anything, just thinking, I'm taking the sandwich, but we don't see the sandwich.
Exactly, yeah.
So I think when 2020, I had like my first pop-up coaching clinic.
Okay. Before we go there, because already I was interested on time and how how did it all started, and so now you I think you've took us through how it all started in terms of your business and stuff. But then let's start from the beginning. Because you've mentioned that Taimala Konalo, he's an assessor, he's a salesperson as well, and obviously with those two, being an assessor, being a salesperson, automatically you are able to be in business, exactly, and learn from him, exactly. And I mean, in business, that's what you need in most of the time. You need sales. There's no business without sales. So I just want to find out then, how did the business part of it started? You know, the more Flavour Eatery. How did it started?
The funny part about how it started, I think it was during COVID.
Okay.
Like in 23 I had an interview in Limpopo.
Okay.
But it was under the what I applied for. It was for assessor.
Oh, assess, okay.
Because now I'm also qualified. It's just that I don't have the experience yet to go on and teach people how to hold a plate. So up as you say that, because I was told, hey, in fact, you're the only young person and we had like 300 applicants and we took 10 and we happened to be part of the top 10. I'm like,
sure,
just like that. Now, okay, sharp. That had to pass, so me have to like come back because I was living with my grand for like 6 months.
Okay.
So when I told my grand, what I'm gonna do, and she looked at me like,
So that was your granny?
Yeah, that was my granny.
In Limpopo?
Yes, in Limpopo.
So she told you, man, you used to cooking, man.
Yeah.
So go cook for these guys.
Yeah, don't try to be an assessor on room. Follow your path though. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, you're gonna die one day and you're gonna regret it.
And it's gonna help, it's gonna haunt you. Yeah.
So upon me coming back to Kasi, I had like 2 friends of mine who taught me.
Okay. Alright.
They're the ones that push me to the talk. You wanna do a food joint now. As much as we're not good with cooking, you'll be the guy that will be under the food production.
Wow.
Because the time he's good with like admin.
Okay.
And then Bongani is good with like marketing.
Nice. The power of collaboration, you know.
And then both of them, they have Umgani, like also my friend too, Tapelo Mkweni. He was our accountant at that time.
Okay.
So while I was still in the pop, we were talking, okay, guys, and when I come back, I'm not like coming back for anything because I didn't plan to come back.
Okay.
It was COVID. I went by half I can't come back because yet. And I did came back, drafted the menu while in Limpopo.
Okay.
And when I did come back, the actual plan was to go and sell a juice.
Okay.
I didn't want to sell like cars because back then, you know how mentality I would do, but like
a gas
it becomes hard for them to adapt to a new thing. That's why when they see you doing a post, like, is it really happening? Like, yeah, guys, you must adapt. It's 2022.
Exactly. You must go with times, man.
Go with time.
Yeah.
That's all when the modern got that hot man who was
As the other is doing, yeah.
Man, that can go beyond. You can sell that in New York. Everyone can buy it.
Exactly.
Because it's modern. It's not like the old classic, like Bunny Chow.
Exactly,
yeah. More than I'm paying it on old dog. So, me have to like come back. I'm okay, sharp gents. We're gonna go to Joburg. We're gonna sell food. We type it as an accountant, like qualified. Is also a teacher. We draft down the business plan, do the budgeting. While I'm busy with creating the menu, having to see like which type of market that I need to like target.
Exactly, yeah. Because that is very important as well. Yeah.
So luckily we thought we're gonna get like an investor. So the investor is telling now I want 60%. I was like, guy, it's cool. We fine.
So the investor was was willing to assist you guys to open a shop in Joe's.
Yes.
In Joe exhibited.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're like, okay, this is how much you're gonna make if everything goes away. But what you're asking us is like 1 to 7 zero. This is all our plans. From designing the menu, having to like it was all of us.
But someone who's watching Kopano might say, but why didn't you take that? Because most of the time people say we start somewhere. But why maybe didn't you take that and maybe see how it goes, and then as time goes by, then you can buy out that person? Why didn't you maybe give it a try, if I can ask you?
In that way, they hunted me because I hate it. But like us, whenever there's someone who's a great chef or a great musician, you all live. You all live, and I see mix like us.
Okay. So the plan was to do something that can be concrete, a gas.
Sure.
Okay.
After the investment, I mean what you call this guy that wanted to invest money to business.
Yeah.
After that it failed. That's when I was like, guys.
So you had to switch the mind now.
Yes, I had to switch the mind. That's why I told them, guys. I mean, I only have like 300 bucks.
Wow.
And I'm spun. Now I'm chilling crib, and my friend like, dog, are you sure, dog? Whenever I see you, I know, dog, it's our time at the end of the day because I'm tired. So I did the menu, drafted everything. I'm a cheater, and it did help me with a few finances. Because I was discussing the menu with Tackle. Tackle is like a genius too.
Okay.
You can like tap into, I mean, you know how teachers are.
Exactly.
So Palum in your corner, CC from 14. And the event was like tomorrow.
Serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
It was like tomorrow, and I'm stuck in there. I'm like, oh, damn, what kind of signature I'm gonna make? So that's when I had to think of days. Okay, I remember there was a night in Kumam Javin.
That's why you're not raising your voice, I see.
Yeah. So at that time, I think maybe 24th at December.
Okay.
So I'm hungry. In our room, I did this chicken man thing. My mom woke up and I killed her because she's diabetic. And she tasted it like, this is nice dog. And this was like 2019 December.
Okay.
It's until Sunday Christmas.
Wow.
So when I was creating this small chick, that's when because I wanted to do something else that was going to present that means. That's why whenever I was one at the same Kopano. So I had to like bring all the people that inspired me into the
nice.
Even the whole menu. So it take on the actual day of the event, I think it was on the 24th of October.
Okay.
And it was just after a week or two, I got retrenched at Bobby's Food Court.
Oh, okay.
I used to work there. I was a griller chef there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's one woman that inspired me to even do this.
Nice. What's her name?
She owns Bobby's Food Court. You can check it on Facebook.
Okay. Where is she based?
In came. She's in the van.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a queen. Like, yo.
Serious?
Yo.
No, shout out to her, man. She must see this interview, eh?
Yo, like, you see.
Yeah.
And at that time when I got hired,
Mm.
I didn't like have a confidence, like, but she had that belief of it. Dog, it's been 4 years I've been doing this and I've been promoted. Can you please be my CV?
Yeah.
And okay, so I learned, and up until I like, got the trend. But it wasn't because of being bad or anything. You know how when the business is up and down.
Yeah, the economy is not performing.
So that's why she was like, Doc, I'm gonna have to like drop you and take someone at me because we're not gonna hold.
Okay.
When I texted and told her sister, I signed up for something that I'm not sure I will do, and I'm gonna be selling food there. Now I'm gonna do it. And we got chilling really. We even got there late, about like 11. And the first guy that came in there was like, hello, man, Ukraine, I'm finally sandwich in. Because at first I called it like more taco.
Okay.
Yeah, but the taco was like, hey man, many tacos like cars, and the taco, it has its own ingredient. If you take like one, specific, for me it's no longer taco. It's like a French toast. Take whatever.
So what makes it taco again?
What makes it taco? I mean, having your lettuce, tomato,
okay.
And your plate, and
okay.
Yeah. So when that happened, I had to choose if I'm gonna sell a sandwich. It has to like confuse people a bit.
They must ask themselves whether is this a taco or is it a sandwich?
When you eat it, like over confused because the ingredients in there they're like more than 11.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's more than 11 ingredients. That's why, that's why whenever I ask people like what's happening when So at that event, one guy came in, like he liked the man from the distance, and he was boozing. Finally, and I'm sure it's my first time being in front of people. I don't know anything.
And who was that first client? Do you still remember him?
I don't remember the guy.
Is it?
I don't know because.
No, we must find that guy, bro.
Yeah, I must find him.
Yeah.
The thing is that day, a lot of things were happening because my accountant, like eventually like bought the wrong grade that I was in like 1 or 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the confusion was like a dog because I wanted to make the sandwich with like a thick slide. Like, oh, but okay, let's make something. It took me like 2 hours. I'm like, oh, dog, but I had to like
adjust.
You chose this. Say want to be chef. So do something with it. So I made the sandwich. He was patient.
For 2 hours?
Yeah. And as soon as I cut, he came up with like 5 guys. Stuck out the sandwich and then I had shawarma there. I haven't tasted it, so like I wanna bring this shawarma because of you. Because I remember you once bought one and you came back. Nah, Vivi. Of 5. Stock out. I'm a blood, stock out.
Wow.
And we were with sister Udinako.
Yeah. Oh, Pulen. Shout out.
When I was pulling her, I think it was her first like pop-up MOI at the Children Grill. I was with her, she was just next to me. So while people are sipping, they can either come this side.
Nice, yeah.
So it was a great experience. But I mean, personally at that time, I wasn't like excited because I'm like, yo, talk a lot of feelings that just happened. Even my timing of delivery was like on par. Like I was angry because I expect a much more better service since I've worked a hotel, even though not as a chef, because I've never worked in any big restaurant as a chef. Just I was a waitress, but I could learn and see what type of service
you must offer to the client.
But from there I had to like grow from it bit by bit. Because in 2021, last year, a friend of mine had like a wheat session so Eatery. I did my second pop-up.
Okay.
There.
Wow.
And this time I was alone because I wanted to promote the sandwich castle.
Okay.
Yeah. So this sandwich, emochik, it's under more flavor Italy.
Oh, okay.
Then the sandwich castle, it's different story.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
why I want to sell like different types of sandwiches, from cold and all that. So now I'm focusing on emo flavor.
More flavor.
Like
Yeah.
when I did a lot of poppers that a lot of people don't know. I even went to a meeting.
Okay.
I think the sandwich that you ate, the first one.
Yes.
Yeah, I can tell already. It
Mm.
was Temba, Ramari,
Nice.
no Bongan.
Okay.
And they came to my talk. I only get this thing rose back or and they bring this. Like, are you sure about it? Like, hey man, we'll see it though. And then right after that, I had like 2 guys that complained. I wanted to do like something. They do it. They don't tell me the 35 minutes of it.
How?
I probably know I'm gonna care and I'll get like, I want this.
Yeah.
I started making it like, man, don't stop. But I had to take like a lot of critiques.
In order for you to grow.
Yeah. You can't crash it. Because you can't stop a foot.
Yeah, I remember.
Not like now. They come back like this year. Because you want to sit to you keep sleeping on yourself. I'm telling you, it's still gonna hurt you. From what I said, it's like and you know I'm a fan of the food. I'm like, okay. Because obviously most of the time I was at work, I couldn't like make time. But luckily, because the job I have now, I can at least
adjust. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, dog. My first payment, I'm not gonna buy this cartoon. I'm gonna buy 5 ingredients and take pics. Then take
and then I push,
And I push. Then I gave it to Musito, and then that was it. Because he was there before. I didn't like give him because he came see it. Because I know he tasted it before. And it was sad for me because now I'm going to so I don't really like remember a day sitting down eating my sandwich.
Wow. And shout out to Musito.
Yeah, I never had like small time conversation with them. I even told him, I don't see your sport as, to me, you're telling people like, own your castle. That's what I see, because Hodman, I don't think he's like an actual designer or fashion designer, if I can say that. But he did that because he wants to be proud of himself. So if I'm staying from a distance and I don't learn that, then it won't work.
Exactly.
So Move Flavor is just inspired by the little things that I see because he is on my cheat. That's why I'm trying to like bring all the the street food type of style that I see across the world. Because there's a restaurant that I've seen 8 times. It's through YouTube. Maybe it's in Florence.
Okay.
They have 3 branches. And people across the world get quiet up there.
Serious?
Get quiet up there. And when I saw that, like, man, if I can bring this to Kaslam. Because I really do want to go to Cape Town, go to Brown. That's why the concept of pop-up came from seeing that idea. If they can own just one sandwich bar, still have to like accommodate everyone. Because you find people from America, Africa, by Italy for that sandwich.
Just for that sandwich, yeah.
So to me, like, I don't know, I can do something.
You can bring people from out there to come like Orange Farm to have that sandwich.
Even if not, because this thing is bigger than me. I thought, but the minute you have Mutu Abuya running, because I will have like one customer buying this sandwich like 5 times.
Exactly.
But it saves the corn because it's better than nothing. Unlike having to like blow me and not do anything.
Yeah, no,
Once you know there's something that you can offer to you. Yeah, like I said, when I got here. I mean, if I can, usually it's happening. It's happening. There are a lot of food joints that are, picking up. And it's something that we never had before. There was never such like a great energy in terms of the food industry. Orange Farm before. There was never that thing.
So, Kopano, I can hear you. you've been through a lot and you got inspired from family. You spoke about your dad, you spoke about your mom, you spoke about your granny. But then what's your biggest strength of all the time that has inspired you to keep on keeping on? As much as you've mentioned, a lot of names, people that have supported you, but I mean, you've also mentioned that you've also, at some point, broke down, because of this business thing and because of certain challenges in life. But what kept you going? And then what is your strength towards this business? Love.
Yeah, I think
nice.
Yeah. You have to start many career. If you don't love what you do, and then you don't like even pay bills for you. If it does, when it's done, but we turn so that people can love it too and receive it the way you give them.
You give it out.
And again, I would say my failures. My failures inspire me to like. Because if I can overcome whatever that I thought
happened in the past,
then what I'm planning, I can also overcome. So, in terms of my strength, I would say again, having to associate myself and I want to know what I want and probably have the same vision.
Positive vibes.
That's why to me energy is strong. You can come with a food joint and then it happens that you don't have that energy. I'm not saying energy would just one, like the energy to work together. But the minute so seven the song and then the energy is good, I'm telling you, we can even make millions.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. So yeah. And when it comes to my threats are
yeah, because when you look at the food industry itself, you guys, banning, man.
Banning, and we all want customers.
Exactly.
You all want to make sales.
So maybe let's put it in this way. How do you differentiate yourself from those other guys? I mean, you've mentioned the quarter joints, you've mentioned, Nyama Intogo, you've mentioned other food joints out there. I mean, how do you say, choose me instead of, or, take me today and then try someone else tomorrow? But because like you said, at the end of the day, you all want customers.
All want customers. But again, how you put out your service and how you present the product that you sell. Because I'm very cautious about like the angle that I take when I post pictures. Like for my pale, so if I have to say, I don't want to be like too different because so okay, we're selling food and the main aim is to like inspire each other. I want to everyone that only like does wonders. If I can see that you're good with like doing marketing in terms of your brand, it's my job to learn from you.
Exactly.
I would think we're no more, not anything. So beside anything else, man, since I'm in 11 ingredients, that's why I have to choose. That's why I have to choose.
11 ingredients.
Yeah, 11.
Can you name them?
It's
a secret.
For now, it's a secret. For now, it's a secret.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we in the food industry.
Yeah, hey, competition is tight, man.
I won't lie, it is tight.
Yeah.
It's tough because whenever there's a new food joint, it's like every line. Because I'll find a TikTok. There's a food joint, the guy says, Windsor, and I'm like, dog. For me, that's great. That's great because at first we didn't have this. So imagine, like right now, I'm a guest on your show now. And then the sandwich jam or I say Zeus.
And what will you take the sandwich in feed?
No.
This guy. Guys.
No, wait. Yeah. Actually, when you have like another guest, I will try to like bring two.
Alright, no, it's fine.
Food in like I told you this before.
Exactly.
If it's until about number top 5, Usually top 5 hotel artisans. And then it happens with maybe Maslow need equipment. Full booked, there are no chairs. But I was where a Hilton hotel because it's next door.
Exactly.
So imagine if on this podcast here, like every week, you see Kotaranzani, you see Mochik, you see the food from Pachile, you see food from Olinchi or Jesus or Cassie Bites or any person who's dealing with food. Imagine Leo Tizenza. It's gonna be close because Leo Mutmarat is gonna ask you if it's nice. He's gonna ask you, man. Yeah, I got it there. Food to enter already so creative. Marketing. So yeah, that's the aim even now. So
I think just to reiterate on that, and that is the reason why we created this platform, this podcast, is to give people an opportunity to showcase what they do, and also people out there to know what is it that our people are doing out there, and as a result, to a point now, if Bozenayo, it was going to be much better. Because I'm definitely sure after this, you were going to be getting more orders. Like the interview I did yesterday, Yamakanda, those guys are selling eggs. I mean, I can tell you, plus minus 5 people ordered. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we're creating. We're creating a platform, and to what we spoke about, we're not competing, man. But what we're trying to do here, we're just trying to close the gap in this market. Because remember, the reason why we are business people out there, we are trying to close. There's a gap that we've identified, so we need to close that gap. And that is the reason why you're also owning that mochi sandwich. Because you've seen that, okay, you got the corner, but there's that thing umuntu mhlambe ufuna nje ukudla isinkwa esimnandi and then nalama ingredients lawo, then that's it. There's a gap you've identified, like you said before you started. You had to do research.
Yeah,
you understand?
Like 2 years.
You get what I'm saying? 2 years of research before you start.
Even marketing.
Exactly. Exactly. So I think that's what people need to understand in business, that it's sometimes, yes, we are looking for money, but one thing that we need to understand is that we are closing the gaps. We've seen gaps that are there. We've seen that people are not, people say whatever, so let's come up with something new. Let's let's bring something closer to the people, like you said.
That's the aim. When Kulman was small, the founder of IA.
Okay.
Imagine if all of this brand. I'm not saying you're not doing good. In Spanish grand. Because I don't have to go to Santino. Because I can see the product that you said. It's actually worth it. So we can't say we don't see the gap. But I need to my thing is, if people can learn to adapt.
Good one. Let's learn to adapt.
Yeah, like it said, I'm going to deliver. I was passing a link this other time. I delivered. And I got my lady just pulling like, and I had to why don't I think whatever we things I price me leave it. And it broke me. I'm like, you're not ready to adapt. Like,
exactly.
And it's not the only one. A lot of people think like that. But again, I'm going to blame it because of the financial situation in our hood. Because it's hard to run a common food business. Because umuntu uzopay, okay, since you're Kopano 50, as a new size company 60 or 50. Impoop 50 rand. There's no way that you will just go there. That's why whenever people buy food from us, they tell you before, and total month end, whatever, pricing and all that. And you eventually lose customers whenever you couple more price. So I think to the community in the Orange Farm. Look at the adapting. Because if you can go to KFC, I'm not telling people what to do with their money, but we here because we wanna help you. We can't spend that too much. To like go to KFC, or go Valmont, or any other restaurant. We can like work alone. So we need that. We need that. That is what's cool. As I said, hospitality is not just to like sell food. The service, it's broad. And it's gonna be easy for us to like, maybe hire people. Because I shall be paranoid, I must hire people when I'm not around. But how can I do that if I'm not in my dog? I can have 50 rand. So it comes hard. So that's like what I'm paying for, because there are people that are willing to come up with ideas. I'm a food joint. I'm planning. There are people that even cook better than me.
Exactly.
I have to admit that. They're doing great outside the hood. But when they come back, they're like, just you don't have options. But the minute Atlanta is growing, Kopano is growing, Zeus restaurant is growing, everything is growing. Then I don't have to like spend like $200 to go to Jordan.
Exactly.
I can just this the money circulating around here so that we can all grow.
And I think to your point as well, we just need to know how to treat customers, because like you said, hospitality, it's not only about food. Hospitality, how do you make sure when I'm in your restaurant or in your joint, I'm being treated accordingly? You understand what I'm saying? Because I think sometimes what pisses people off, it's how they're being treated in these places.
Yeah.
And nothing stops us. And to all the people who are owning our joints, it's very important. Luckily, you've got that experience because you are working for for a specific company. But you find that a person will open a joint or a restaurant without any experience. So I think it's very important that you also invest, in terms of
like knowledge.
You get what I'm saying?
And if there's anything wrong that's happening to local restaurant, 90% of those people that own, they're not like knowledgeable about hospitality. My skills are work. That's why I try to move to just like one job. Okay, fair, you can hire people, mother. Do they have the right attitude towards helping you, the business grow? But that is a way to even learn. Because this is sad for me. It's sad to see someone maybe okay, I own a restaurant, but then what do you know? And then you realize, hey, you move to low. Because a restaurant, we have like top management, there's a middle management, and they are like
floor managers,
and they are workers. So if Lowe's is not doing the right thing, obviously it's
gonna impact the
local restaurant. To allow the manager doing everything by himself, marketing. You wanna cook, you wanna talk to her, like you wanna do everything. It shouldn't be like that. You must at least like have
share responsibilities.
Share responsibility, but it doesn't happen. Like you tell her, it's easy for a restaurant to like fall off like that.
And it's sad, man.
It's sad. And nobody will create employment. But because he just went there because I fully mad. In my local industry, you get it after years.
It starts with love.
Yeah, that's why it starts with love. Because Manga help her, maybe washes it just 500, you must save like 200 people. And you don't love this. Are you gonna do it?
No.
You're not gonna do it.
Exactly.
But because I did it, that's why I won't go on. So just one sandwich to low mood. Whether I know you or I don't know you. To me, man, so
let's talk about the plans, man. Where to from here for more flavor eater?
Oh man, it's not even just more flavor eater.
Okay, let's talk about your plans.
Yeah.
Towards businesses that you are involved in. Am I putting it correctly?
Yeah. So there's a friend of mine, Tato. Tato owns a sports not on the spot, it's a juice company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like last year,
Mm.
he launched his Spanish juice company, Everton Mall.
Oh, okay.
So I was there to like help him out, Gwenjama, organic smoothie,
Okay.
juices and all that.
Mm.
Since like he chose me like dog, and I don't know anything about food, and I believe in it. And I'm like, hey dog, really? So I tried to like draft out the menu for milkshakes, smoothie, and juices. So it's what we're planning to do because I want to do special on 27. Just like you said, collaboration. Take Spanish juice, more flavor, and we'll take it from there. Even Miss B is doing great.
Yes. Shout out to Miss B.
Yeah, she, yo, like,
Respect.
Yeah, respect. Because she will do like, dog, like imagine what would happen if we work together. I'm like, sister, the fact that you came and you put this in it, and I'm already thinking of. So yeah, it's a lot of me doing as it will help me again too. Because the aim is to know who I am, what I'm doing.
So as long as in whatever you're doing, you don't lose your identity. That's what it's important.
You have to, man. You have to use your identity because.
So I'm saying you don't have to lose it.
No, I don't have to lose it. I don't have to lose it.
Because you must remain who you are.
Yeah, all the time. That's why I'm a pop-up now. I get I did say, I live under people's opinions. So when I do pop-ups, just walk up, and just sell food. I don't have to worry about it. I know it's gonna help me. So the plan now is to at least have the last pop-up before Nyamu Pela.
Okay.
Then next year, I wanna do the man versus sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have. I need to have my regulars first.
Oh, okay.
Those are the people like
started with
me. I want to be one kuta because I remember when it came home first when I was selling the sandwich in a 2-plate mama. He told me, I see you owning a restaurant.
Exactly.
And a week after, mom went to hospital. Then I got a call from someone who I thought was a client. Like, dog, I have a kitchen. Can you come through? And
nice.
And I asked him, why you think Arabon and done? You look like a rap. So imagine me as a producer and I'm like giving a studio to do music. Yeah. So now it's kitchen. Until overcrane. So yeah, man, the guy is helping me out too. Even at the pop-up in the tuning in the first one. Even though it was during the week, because when you speak to them, I want to buy but I got like great feedback from that. So the plan, is to like do like a lot of pop-ups and eventually if we make money out of it, because I also wanna at least just give 10 children
an opportunity. Yeah.
That's actually into because not school singakwazi ukubona nje umntwana vela ku TV ulibheka and you like
like my magazine.
Yeah, magazine. And makabheka endlini he or she can't get it. So me now wanna be like, okay guys, now I'm making sandwiches.
So are you gonna do that annually or?
We'll see.
We'll see,
but I'm planning to do that maybe after like doing the man versus sandwich thing.
Man versus sandwich?
Yeah.
Wow.
Man versus sandwich. So we're gonna put that big more chick.
Okay.
It's a big 2 and just have 2 contestants.
Yeah,
because I want to.
And what's the point behind that? What's the motive?
I mean, it's for fun because people love food. People love, and you'll be shocked at how the sandwich alone will put a smile on someone's face. The sandwich,
yeah.
So I wanted to like make just the big, like heavy sandwiches.
Do you have contestants or are you going to?
For now, I'm at today now. I only have 2.
Okay.
Well, I'll put even though they didn't finish the sandwich on time because it's big. The guy that shocked me was Swot.
Okay.
Swot, like, what? Like, I'm like, dog, one drop. I need to put another slide, maybe. So now I need to, like, just find more consistent, more containers. Even now, I'm trying to put you on. Like, for the fun of it. I'm thinking if it goes well, they have to lay off 7 kids.
Yes, yeah.
I know from that money that I can at least buy maybe 5 loaves, 10, shama sandwich now, or even beggars can just choose any school that I want to
give out
the sandwich loaves.
Nice,
that's the whole point why I want to do. And obviously even to create employment takers.
I think that's very important. And in everything that we do, we need to also play a role in this economy.
Because after all, we're nothing without our customers.
Exactly.
So we need to also like come back. What? As much as I have people coming and buying this, I need to also create employment. But again, shall we paranoid with mentality, attitude to it. Because the time I used to work, go to public food courts, you used to tell me, one day you're gonna own a food joint. You see how hard it is to hire people. Because I could be staying at home, but okay, I'm taking an off day today. You see the Kopano is not doing well there. My little thing Kopano is doing well. The attitude. I want to adapt or okay. I was probably dealing with this responsibility. It's my job to make sure
that
the way she told me how to make the modern cut, I need to do it exactly. So now it's that thing of I can't just teach a random strangers how to do remote shit. What if you're here and then you go and do it at your own, whatever you see. So
Can I ask you something, Hotman? I'm thinking now because sometimes you've got people that will want to have restaurants but they don't have money. Do you think it's even fair? Is it a good thing? Not to say they don't have money. They don't have the skill. Like they're not like for example, like by profession, they're not a malentone, I'm a chef and stuff. But I wanna start a joint. Like for example, I open a joint, but I don't know how to cook. I don't have to. Do you think it's safe?
Man, our people are scared to like ask knowledge. Like open flower and to inspire me. I want to learn a thing or two from me. That's one thing with that. It doesn't care. It doesn't matter from me anymore. I'm definitely sure there are people that are doing podcasts and you went to them and you ask them how to do this. But most it's like they're scared to struggle. For we're not struggling to own that food joint. You need to associate yourself with the likes of me, your Azan, like everyone under food industry.
Business,
now it's what I do. I have like probably 15 mentors.
Wow.
And some of them they're like I won't mention their name. I'm a celebrity chef. You know I want to do this pop-up and I'm not sure. Because where I'm from, I want to learn from now you can buy expensive sandwiches from orange farm. Maybe sugar land to orange farm, it's about time that we raise our own things. I mean if you go to show it
I get it.
They have like more than 10 dope quarter joint or any type of food joint. And they are why cannot happen like us? It can't happen because it's not mandatory. We deserve less. It has to end.
Yeah, no,
even musically so.
Even brand wise as well.
Everywhere.
Business in general. Yeah.
And again, I'm not saying we should like force people to buy our brand. I mean, it took me like 4 years to like buy the tonic cookies because I wanted to like bond with it, see the vision behind
exactly.
That's why I stated a profile picture, the company thing. You can go through it.
Shout out to Kumkani. It's coming as well.
Yeah, like Kumkani, when I look at this brand, it's actually telling about Wasikazi, you know what? You can be a king of your own cousin. I look at Gengalali, I mean, go out and hustle. Gengalali, always on the road, you know, hustling and all that. There's what? I'm fine. It's probably raising awareness, you know. Regardless of what I'm going through, I'll be fine. So me now, I look at those things as motivation for me. So I mean, if only people can like, it's not so struggle. But when I used to sell paint, like the whole of last year, even though I used to like go to like Orange because I was also a chef there.
Okay.
Orange. Yeah, I mean shout out to Mbali. She did a great job. Even though there are people talking, isn't good. The people that worked at Orange, we know why it's not operating. Not about because one thing that Orange family we do, we're good at criticizing.
That's true.
And it's sad.
That's true. It is.
It's sad.
It is.
Because when I will see that every weekend, if they actually get busy, people will pop up there, tear on the seat, business, you be crazy. Then we have people who are against it, and we're like, going back to land. That's why my old lynch or where is Zeus or whatever you say. There are people that find you who send them one. I'm like spot in the TV. Like calling. So man,
there's a lot. There's a lot I see. And then are we going to see any collaboration with my chef like us? Whereby you guys can collaborate and build something that is unique based on what you guys have learned through your studies and through your work experiences, because I know your friend as well, good friend of yours, Swot. Swot. Though he doesn't want to come to this podcast, and I hope he's watching. But he's top. He's top.
Yeah.
And I think I also understand where he's coming from, and I think you've raised some of his concern about the adapter like us. And criticizing.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, and also, but we always talk every week, you know, to try and I want his story as well, so that then people can be inspired by his story. But back to my question: are we going to see collaboration of you guys? I'm expect to because I think we need that as well, whereby we have a dope restaurant that will be said, you know, this is. In conjunction with Mkambe, yourself, Sinoti, and other top people that are doing good in the food industry.
Actually, it's happening. I mean, look at what Tanzania is doing. Long corner, I can't say I'm not inspired by that. I am. I have a friend who is.
Shout out Tanzania.
I have a friend who come, he has a food joint to Eatery. We're planning to do something too. He has a food joint too. My mentor, where I'm selling, he's also a chef. So can't say I'm a collaboration. It's just that nobody are scared because they thinking, hey dog, I want to sell this, but are the people ready? We don't have to there. But we can't sell in jail without knowing what will people buy. But because you take that risk and will not lay faith with it, they will adapt. And there are those that adapt. There are those that know what done right. It's about time the rona. Muta post out with the century talker. I don't ready for. I'm like, got that talker. Don't ready for. I'm like, no man. Really, like super crazy, man. Like this thing, I even lose weight.
No, I get you, but what I'm looking for here, based on what we spoke about, are we going to see a united, maybe restaurant of Orange Farm?
Yes.
Whereby when you go to that restaurant, as much as you guys will have your separate joints, that's fine. But I want someone when he comes into this joint, he will get Azania, he will get Kopano, he will get whoever the guys that are doing well in this. Are we going to see that in future?
Definitely, because in this we achieve.
Mm.
You want people not to like spend too much, like what you were talking about, to like close that gap.
Yeah.
So it goes from us having to build our own brand first, and then able to like collaborate. Even if brand is not doing well, I can go like what Rabza told me like
Rubes.
Mufuke.
Shout out. Yes.
And I thought, man, the first time I had my pop-up, go sporty chill up, the first one, he ate the sandwich. Because that guy is smart, too much. When Kelly is a nice killer, we used to look up to him, oh, I'm passing so for him to come to me, kids who told me, farm, I've never ate sandwich like this, so don't give up. So from a guy like him, only because he had the food joint before me. So it's such people we need to like work with them, and I believe with time. That's what I said. When the energy doesn't like allow, you shouldn't like force it. That's why now I prefer to like work on a relationship first. I don't want to like, oh, you have a food joint, let's work together. Otherwise,
the energies needs to align.
Yeah, they need to be like. So I will say, I'm gonna good money. I am gonna work with him. It's obvious because he's someone I also look up to. Even though I didn't know that he is into food industry, but by the time I saw that, so he told me like, dog, I thought you were gonna stall this man. Like, dog, ish. I told you, get in 19, 25.
Yeah, no, we got to 19,
no, I have to be 19,
yeah, no, I get it, my man. I mean, at the end of the day,
you want to make sense.
Yeah,
you don't want to.
Yes, exactly. Because you are still an hour, so there's a lot of administration that takes place. So, Kotman, in closing, what is it that when people look at your business and when they look at your sandwich, like what is it that if they eat your sandwich they must remember you with? What is it that you want?
Oh man, apparently I'm the guy that gave you like the best sandwich that you never ate before.
The best?
The best.
Oh, the best.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah.
That's why I know, like, I think I have like 4 types of these sandwiches. I think you ate the second one.
Yeah, I ate the second one. Yeah, but I still dig the first one.
You see, I need to work on that of
adapting.
Yeah.
No, I ate the single brown. I know I loved it. But obviously, I enjoyed the first one. I don't know, for some reason, the first one, man, and I tasted the single brown. No, it was nice. To be honest, it was nice.
So with me, what I want to do, at least if I can have like the hot one, and then the big mochi, the original, and then the recent one, I will have the grilled mochi, which I want the one in the even tasted. Okay. I mean, if KFC can have like 4 or 5 items, and they all have chicken, what's stopping me from even to like have different types of? There is like more beef too.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why the main versus sandwich pop up. It's going to be amazing. Nice. You're gonna have like all of them, and you're gonna choose from them.
I think I might be part of it then.
No stress, no stress.
Yeah.
Even like on the next guest that you're gonna have, I need to like make sure that you get like the 2 grilled more chicken.
No problem, yeah.
His name Kotman. But what I would love people to remember is like I'm more than just a sandwich. Because what I want to do with this, if I can just give kids, just travel the whole South Africa, just selling this sandwich. I want to see the more chick on a billboard.
Nice.
Yeah, like I want to be that guy who's over. I've been doing this for 50 years. Because there are guys in America who the pastrami sandwich for like 100 years. We're selling it. So I believe I'll also create employment.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like I want to be seen as to be effective in because the sandwich what they underestimate it. That's why I loved it. That's why I was like, sandwich buying it. But man, if I those 11 ingredients inside, I don't with my head I was confused. I don't know
what's happening now here. Which one is this one? Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. And then where do people get a hold of you? Your information, your website, if you have one, if they want to be in touch with you, if they want to order, where do they get hold of you?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, it's Kopano Isaac. And then TikTok, it's K Easily. And even on Instagram, it's K Easily.
Okay. Yeah, you're not on Twitter?
Twitter, not yet. Twitter name
you know now?
Not that I think it drains too much energy from people.
Yeah.
For me, Twitter, that's one thing that needs to be considered.
Yeah. No, let's leave it there. No. Let's leave it there. We'll follow you on those ones: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and they've got your WhatsApp. Your number, if they want to call, they want to order.
I've learned to WhatsApp.
You can give them your number.
084 50 18069. I can always update my videos.
And you're open for any sponsors. And if people they want to merge with you.
I would love to.
Yeah, you must be honest. I mean, maybe someone is watching and they are interested.
Yeah, I would love
in putting money into the business, you know.
Yeah, because I know it's not like everything is running smooth.
Yeah.
Because there's still like a certain equipment that I can't like really afford. So like it's something that I'm ready for to like even explore. Even if someone say, "Dog, come to Eatery, there's a kitchen there." I swear I can go there and I'll make sure even this side running something good.
Nice.
I know if the thing is around, eventually I'll make money. Exactly. And I come back and then I start on And I love the fact that there are people that are like willing to like work with me. Not just like work with me like even to like design me. They say, "No, what done? I'm not doing anything. Teach me how to do this." Then with more because it don't cover time. It's my business right now. My service delivery, my availability.
It's lacking.
It's lacking. That's why I'm losing customers. That's why I'm so raw with it because I know it's happening. Like everyone can see. It's not like people don't want to support. Because I'm creatively I've managed to like show people something. Guys, let's just adapt.
So there's that level of inconsistency that's happening because of the span and But obviously, someone is watching. Maybe they want to come through. Like you can always teach them and then push and sponsor and pambi.
Yeah, because my little brother is back from school, so he was the one that was helping me.
Okay.
And eventually, see someone like I thought must hire me. Like,
oh no, so it's a family thing now.
Yeah, but obviously as time goes on, I'm gonna like bring people from outside because I don't want to be the only business and then to like only female. Doesn't family sometimes business only. Never works out.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something like that. So,
Jam, thank you so much, man, for coming through. I really appreciate your time. I know after here straight to work, but for making time to chat with us so that we can understand Utu Kopano and then what's behind this nice sandwich that I also buy and people out there that are supporting you. But I think what is important, what I gathered from this interview is that, you know, it's all about being patient. I mean, it took you 2 years to draft the menu. It took you time to start executing. But again, you keep on doing it. We are span and upper. And at the same time, we push the sandwich and it's happening.
Yes.
And I think to people out there who will be watching this and who are, you know, afraid of starting something, start now. It's possible. My brother, we are doing this interview and he's got two, you know, source of income. He's pushing the business and is also working for a company. And it's that's how life it is nowadays. You can't be relying on one income. And the mere fact that he's pushing his passion and at the same time is also, working for someone. That's something that we need to start instilling in ourselves, that at the end of the day, it is possible. No matter who you are, you don't have to, be scared of, pursuing your dream. So guys, having said that, thank you so much for watching. And remember, what is important is for you to subscribe, share this, good conversation that we had with the Kopano. And I love his story, inspiration from home. He was not studying, not working, but conversations with the dad, conversation no mama, conversation no Gogo from Limpopo has made him to be the super, a sandwich maker, Ekasi, where he's pushing the sandwich that we're enjoying. So it is possible, guys. Let's communicate, let's talk, let's have people around us. Positive energy all the time, guys. Thank you so much. Let's do this again. Same time, same place, right here on the hashtag The Business Script with your boy, Masingi Tayayina. And this is the podcast with Masingi Tayayina. Danko.
Go.
Thank you, friends. All of them.